and I think, Grady Judd was, when we did our update the other day, he pointed out, we're apprehending faster than DHS can hold and process. And so the results in Florida and the efforts in Florida have been so far above and beyond any other state in the country. And it's really, we're pointed to as the model for what DHS wants to see all around the United States of America. And so that was part of the reason why under my leadership with the Division of Emergency Management, we set up this processing site at the Dade Collier Airport in the Everglades to be able to have a place where illegals could go, get them processed, and then literally there's a runway and they can be flown out immediately. And it's interesting because, you hear this different stuff. The people that are going to the Alligator Alcatraz are illegally in the country. They've all already been given a final order of removal. So people talk about due process, this and that. And obviously, there's some process. I mean, if you do have a right to be here, then that should matter. There should be some way to ensure that you are here illegally before they send you, for sure. But these guys have already gone through that. So they have that. So if you have an order to be removed, what is the possible objection to the federal government enforcing that removal order? Now, I know under Biden, all that was just a suggestion, right? You come across the border, they give you a notice to appear 3 years into the future. Not much of a deterrent when you do that. And if you did have a final order of removal, they were not sending ICE or DHS, after folks. But that's what you're dealing with here. And so if you don't believe that someone under a final, and we have probably 50 to 80,000 just in the state of Florida that already are under the final orders of removal. They've gone through, and that's what's happened. So if you don't think those folks should be sent back, then you basically just want an open border. If you're going to say that having been ordered to be removed through the process we have, that shouldn't amount to anything, I would ask, well, then why would a U.S. citizen have to follow an order to pay more taxes by the IRS? Why would a U.S. citizen have to follow orders that they don't like that are issued under federal law? It's almost like people want to give special privileges to people that are here illegally and that have already had this final order of removal. So those flights out of that airport have begun. We're monitoring the cadence of those. We do have the ability to increase capacity, and I'm willing to do that, not just there, but also at our site in Camp Blanding.